Did you have tons of offers coming out of high school before you picked Cal?
Out of high school, I was blessed to have a good amount. Yeah.
What led you to California? What schools were you looking at high school? Because you were pretty highly thought of at the time.
I was looking at a lot of different schools. I'd say really mostly Pac-12, just because I know I wanted to stay on the West Coast, so my family could see my games. That's really what led me to Cal. Really, just how close it was, and then academics and really a pro-style offense.
How did that work out for you at Cal?
I feel like it worked out great. I enjoyed my time there. I don't regret any bit of it. Definitely was able to grow as a man, as a player, as a person, and I just think it was something that was good for me. But I'm here now, and that's all I'm focused on is being the best player and the person I can at this moment.
What led you to the decision to go into the portal and look for another opportunity?
I just really feel like the time was right for me. I feel like I wanted to go somewhere where I could continue to grow as a player, as a student, and I think that just led me to entering the portal. And that was nothing against those guys or that program at all, but it was just a decision that was based on what me and my family had come to.
What does Oregon State offer that maybe you didn't have at California? What's the different? What's the different opportunity here?
I'm talking about the different opportunity, really. So they were both pro-style offenses when I was there. I just felt like coming into the portal, I wanted to find a school where I could really grow as a player, especially in the blocking aspects, but also become more of a versatile tight end. I feel like that's what this school offered. Coach Waz, just to begin with, he's been a great teacher. Those guys have also helped me, but basically, really, I just think that this place is a great place for me to grow, and nothing against those guys.
What do you think that's going to be like Saturday?
I think it's going to be great, but like I've been telling everybody who's asked me, it's just a normal game, and that's what I'm going to treat it as. It's a Pac-12 game. They're a good opponent. They got some good edge guys. The defense is always stout. The finishers, they play pretty consistent. So I think it's going to be fun to really just go home and, meet the guys who, I grew up around a little bit, but it's just a normal game.
Have you texted anybody or heard texts from anybody on the team about this week?
Not really, not this week. I mean, we talked about it over the offseason, but right now we both inside, the same mindset, me and those guys. We just trying to get the upper hand on the next person, trying to just go out there, grind, and practice to the best of our ability.
Jake mentioned the no music at practice to try and get you guys ready for the environment. You played in a lot of those environments when at Cal. Is there a key that you figured out how to keep your energy level up and keep yourself focused?
I wouldn't say it's really quiet. It's funny because those guys have been joking about it because, this stadium has been rocking, which has been great. But to be honest, I mean, you just got to be internally motivated. That's all it is, You got to find it deep within yourself, to continue to go out there, grind, work, and just play your best football, and that's really about it.
Why do you think the tight ends haven't quite got it going yet in the passing game this season?
To answer that, I mean, I really don't know. We're all able to do it, really, but right now we're just trying to focus on whatever our job is, doing that at the highest possible level, and that's really, for me, been a blocking role, which I've taken on. I've been grateful for coming to the portal and coming to a school like this. You definitely know how much they use the tight end. So the biggest thing for us all is just making sure that whatever area is available for us to find growth in, that we do that.
What's been the biggest challenge or difference for you as far as the demands that Brian asks you guys to do?
The biggest challenge, I say the biggest challenge probably would be just learning their scheme over the Cal scheme. It's a lot of similarities, but it is a different scheme. Like here's a lot of wide zone, tight zone focus, a lot of duos. So that's probably the biggest thing, just switching over the terminology. And then there's a lot more combinations with the offensive line, so you really got to be in tune with that. But that's really about it. I mean, he holds us to the highest standard possible, and we just try to continue to, push that bar and make ourselves better.
Yeah.
When you look at the Cal defense on tape, any differences from when you were there? Any new wrinkles?
I wouldn't say it's really any new wrinkles. Coach Sermon and Coach Wilcox, they've been there for a long time, and they've built a pretty good, consistent defense. So I'll say it's really about the same since I've been there. Really, the good thing for me is I went against those guys for, the past 2 years. So it's not like you playing a team like Utah where you've never played them in your career and you got to kind of figure it out a little bit with who you're going against. So that's really about it.
You talked about the difference in, the two stadiums. What do you see as the biggest difference playing, with them as your home crowd, depending on Cal to Reeser?
Like you mean as in playing here?
Yeah.
Compared to there? I think it's just a different atmosphere here, and that's nothing against them guys at all. take it really serious here, like see it orange this week, stuff like that. I think also the stadium is really compact. I think that makes a big difference. Cal's more of a bowl shape, it's huge basically, but that's really been about it. But it's just been great to see all the fans come out here, and show us support.